We are currently on our way to Woodstock, Virginia. We're going to camp out at the base of Woodstock Tower, which is a fire tower. It sits at a peak about 1,800, 1,900 feet, and then the tower, is another 100 feet or so. So we'll be at about 2,000 feet of elevation. So the plan is we're gonna make our way up the off-road path and kind of camp out at the pull-off, unless there's signs that there's like no overnight parking or something like that. In that case, maybe another half mile up and around. Also on the ridge is a campground that seems like it's a pretty nice open sky campground, which should be some pretty nice views for the night. And then we'll go ahead up there and camp. But yeah, so it's a Wednesday. We should be completely uncontested. I'm not afraid that I'd be surprised if anyone else is at the fire tower or even at the campground. And then tonight, I would love to get up to the fire tower and do some astrophotography. That would be so cool. I have been like dying to do astrophotography since I've gotten this van. And every opportunity I get, I either don't have open skies, or it's cloudy, or it's too much light pollution, whatever it may be. This fire tower in this area is not far from George Washington National Forest. So it should be a lower Bortle scale. The light pollution should be lower, which will be nice for astrophotography. So I would love, like I said, I'd love to get out there. We'll park at the pull-off and check out the tower tonight and ideally do some astrophotography. I think that would be so nice. I also brought a little bit of my favorite scotch and some cigars. I'm just feeling like I would love just to sit back and light up a stogie, maybe have a little bit of scotch and breathe, and just breathe. I think I speak for everyone when I say life becomes so much so quickly, and sometimes it's nice to be like, I am going to get out of cell service, get away from people. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to think about anything. I'm just going to get away. It's going to be quiet. It's going to be calm. It's going to be healing. It's really what it is. One thing I have to speak about, because it is a small concern, or large concern, we'll see. The weather is excruciatingly hot today and this week. We are hitting like gross highs here in the DMV area, in the 90s plus, with real feels in the 100, the triple digits. But so it is incredibly hot. This is kind of a test to see if I'm gonna hate my life at all, with something so hot. Ideally, oh my God, beautiful DC roads. Ideally, beautiful DC drivers. Ideally, this will be some level of test, and if it's really unbearable, and we'll know for the future, and we'll just have to avoid really hot times, unfortunately. I'm not really too worried about it being unsafe in the vehicle. I have max air fans, I have airflow, but I'm worried that it may be uncomfortable, which if that's the case, I won't get good sleep tonight. Oh well, not ideal, but then we will know. Oh, and also, I didn't even say what else I was gonna do. So yes, overnight, I would love to do some astrophotography. I would love to have a stogie and maybe some whiskey, maybe some scotch. And then in the morning, I plan to get up 5 a.m. because sunrise is at 6 a.m. tomorrow in Woodstock, Virginia, and hike out to the fire tower and make some coffee and have coffee and watch the sunrise from the fire tower. I think that would be super cool. So that is the plan for tomorrow. All right, well, that is enough talking from me. So I will see you on the other side of the driving montage. Cue it. right, so we are in this nice pull off right now, and back there, it might be too dark, but right in there is the entrance to go ahead and get over to the fire tower. And I just ran in there real quick to make sure it was close. And this is like, I'm talking, it is 400 or 500 feet. If that, it's nothing. It's nothing. I mean, literally right here, let's get in the shade because this is frying me up right now. But right there is the Woodstock Tower sign, and the entrance is right there. And it is like 400 or 500 feet. So here's what I'm thinking we're gonna do next. We're pulled off is in dead heat. It is cooler here at the top of the mountain, but it is still probably like 80 some odd degrees with heat, especially in the sun. So down that way, down like that way is another pull off, and that pull off has a little fire pit. So I think we're gonna pull down there. It's uneven, so we're gonna have to put some evening boards underneath the wheels to sleep comfortably, but I think we're gonna go there, and that way we'll have a little fire pit, open sky, and we'll be right close to the opening of the Woodstock Tower, which is awesome. Right now I'm just sweating my ass off. Bugs are not great. Luckily we just got 2 custom bug nets for front and back, so we'll be able to chill inside, avoid of bugs. And I just want to keep the van as cool as possible, so we can go to sleep tonight. It doesn't suck. I might go ahead and, as temps go down, if it's holding any temperatures, I might go ahead and actually run the AC, ran the engine, run the AC, cool it down, close everything up, and then just continue to circulate air. But we'll see. All right, let's go ahead and move it. All right, so we are gonna go officially check out the fire tower, get a nice little view of what it looks like. We're gonna go check out what we came here for, Woodstock Tower. Sun's coming up a little bit faster than I expected, but it is currently about 5:30 in the morning. Sun comes up at 6. So we are gonna make our way up to the fire tower, watch the sunrise, and make some coffee. Got all my things, got my chair. I got a cup full of ice because I'm gonna make an iced Americano. Oh man. Tell you what, I slept like a rock last night. I was so tired. Let's get it.